Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy King Bean, and welcome back to another show, another video, and a brand new episode. And yo, of course, you know you're now rocking with the best. Word up. Shout out to everybody who came by and watched my previous video. If you didn't, of course, you know the link is down in the description. You get a chance to go click on it, go check it out. So, 2017 is upon us now, guys, and hope you had a great new year. Hope you brought it in safe. Hope everybody, you set your New Year's resolutions, which I ain't set no New Year's resolutions this year. I actually just set goals, and hopefully I will achieve them or get real close to them. So anyway, man, 2016 kind of went out just like it should have last night. Word up, I wasn't watching none of the New Year's celebrations. I never do that anyway, and I was being a social reject. I stayed home. You know what I mean? After years of partying on New Year's Eve, there's nothing been better these past 4 or 5 years of actually just staying home and chilling on New Year's. And that's what I like to do because you know why? Don't get in any trouble. I mean, I ain't gonna front and say it wasn't fun back in the day. It was crazy fun. Crazy fun. I ain't gonna front on that. But the older I get, the more I like, I'd rather be home. So you wanna call me a social reject for that, but that's okay. But anyway, getting back to the topic at hand. 2016 went out just like it should. If you'd have seen that thing with Mariah Carey, I was like, you know what? This is a fitting end to 2016. Do yourself a favor, look it up on YouTube, look it up on Twitter or something like that, and you'll understand exactly what I mean. I swear, Mariah Carey and her sound person, they need to get together on something, but it ended perfectly. And also in the video game community, in case you've been under a rock, the stuff about Mooch and his stuff being exposed and getting doxxed and all this other stuff. Now, I'm not a big fan of the Mooch, nor I'm a big fan of Crap Gamer. But some ways I feel bad for the Mooch because not only did they get his information out there, they, show the pictures of him and his family. And they actually, that part didn't bother me as much. I mean, I wish they wouldn't have done that, but when they went after this dude's job and they would put his job up on Twitter and gave his phone number out, and they were sitting there like, call this number, let's prank call and let's get this dude fired. That man, that's his way he take care of his family. No matter if you don't like him, that's not the way you should do that. But it's kind of hard to garner sympathy for somebody who talks a lot of trash, and especially after this past year with some guy from PlayStation made a PlayStation game for his son who was dying of cancer. He made fun of that and the stuff that people were saying. I don't know how true it is that he had some, saying some racist stuff. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. And, I don't know, maybe so. But if he's doing that, like some of the stuff he would say when I would listen to his, their podcast every once in a while, he would say some outrageous stuff, and he's a super Xbox fanboy, pro Xbox or whatever. But after getting some light on him, he wanted to be a radio host like Howard Stern. And so he had to do what he had to do to try to build that brand up. I can't front on Mooch. Now, his delivery and the way he talks into the mic is very, very good. Now, outside of that, all the stuff he talks about is just a bunch of stuff, but he really knows how to get, the audience involved, and he's really persuasive way he speaks because, people loved it. People enjoyed him, and they loved him so much. These people on Twitter pretty much worship this guy. And I was sitting there like I was bugging when I sat there and saw this stuff about, after all the stuff went down and stuff about Mooch. They were talking about, Mooch strong, feel sorry for Mooch, crying for Mooch. Now, knowing, like Hard 8 said, knowing Mooch, if that would have happened to any one of them, he wouldn't have cared. He wouldn't have batted an eye. I remember when that happened to Hard 8 a couple years ago, and I remember when that happened to Black Bond this past year. He didn't care. He didn't care nothing about him. And so, it's kind of crazy, man. Like I said, if you read some of the tweets, it's crazy. It's almost like Mooch died or something. I'm like, he got exposed for being that way. But you can't, people and celebrity and everything else get exposed like that too from time to time. So now he's off of YouTube for the time being. He shut down his Twitter account, made it private. I think that's what he did. So, but like some of the stuff he said could affect his job, and I know he didn't want to get that out there because he could lose his job and then he can't take care of his family, which would suck. But you got to be careful what you say on the internet. You got to be careful who you piss off because you never know who you're pissing off. You never know who's watching your videos. You never have. You just never know. Just like Blackie Lebowski, he left earlier this year, and I knew he was going to leave once he passed the bar because all the outrageous stuff he said and the things that he did out there in YouTube land, with his job being a lawyer, you know, if they went and looked at that stuff, he could have got fired from his job. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So that's 2016 in a nutshell. And hopefully 2017 will be better, because 2016 was just straight trash, to be honest with you. You know it, I know it. It was just a tough year for everybody. And 2016 gave no F's to who you are and what you were. From celebrity to your own personal stuff, I could easily speak on that for myself, my own personal issues that I was going through. And yeah, so let's hope for a better 2017. We made it. Be thankful that you made it. And you know, get into the gaming, have fun with your games. Let's make some new friends, man. Let's goddamn make some new friends and have a good time, man. Let's have a good time in 2017 and build and build and build and build your brand and build who you are. Whatever you decide to do. If you're watching the video, man, if you're going to college, go to college. Get that degree. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your money and go to college and don't get a degree. And don't waste your money if you're not going to take it serious. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to take it serious, do whatever you got to do. Whatever goals you set for this year, go out and do them, and go full gusto, man. Go full gusto. And sometimes it's going to suck. Other times it's going to feel good in the end. So reach your goals, get there. So anyway, I think I talked and rambled long enough. But it's your boy King Bean, and I'll holler at you dudes later, man. And Happy New Year to you. Let's build. Let's get bigger and better. And I'll holler at you dudes later, man. One love. Peace.